When a critical part fails on an oil rig, every second counts. The part you need, it's in a warehouse, thousands of miles away. But what if you didn't need a warehouse? What if you could print that part right here, right now? This is Immensa, a UAE-born company that's turning physical inventory into digital code.
Today, the supply chain is effectively broken in a lot of sectors where it takes much longer. People have to store a lot more parts. And when you come to critical infrastructure, you can't afford to wait. So what companies end up doing is overstocking spare parts in case of emergency. That ends up being a burden, cash burden, resource burden. So we identified that with technology, you can produce parts on demand when needed. So you really shorten the supply chain, number one. And number two, you also build self-reliance in every economy, in every nation.
Every year, the global energy industry spends $90 billion on spare parts. Parts that sit on shelves, parts that rust, parts that may never be used. Immensa is here to change that.
I have a philosophy which not a lot of people agree with. Ask and push until someone says no. If you don't ask, the answer is automatically no. So the first challenge we had is there was no licensing for a 3D printing facility. So when everyone challenged us saying, but you can't register this company, we went, we asked, the answer was no, we don't have it. We tried to find ways around it. And I think that's part of being an entrepreneur. How do you go outside the conventional norms? So that was one part. Second part was the customer base. Who are you going to sell to, and what are you going to sell something that doesn't exist? So that was always a challenge of awareness. And I think that continuously is the challenge.
And now, for the first time ever, these digitally made parts have earned the UAE's National Seal of Quality. This isn't just a component, it's a declaration. It's proof that the future of manufacturing is being built right here.
As a company, we need to continuously improve and innovate and reinvent ourselves. And we've seen this not just with startups like Immensa, even the Googles of the world have to continuously stay one step ahead of the game. Our mission was set back in 2019, and we really believe that we can be the global players and the global leaders in this digital supply chain in the energy sector. And the reason we say this not because we're arrogant or presumptuous is we looked at an industry where we can be global players. We wanted to say, what can we pick? Be based out of Dubai, where we can be global players, and we listed the sectors. Energy was, I want to say, an easier one. If we can prove that we have a business model in the region, we can go to every country in the world. Today, I'm pleased and very I'm always happy to say and sort of brag that our clients include the largest international oil companies in the world. Because we were able to set credentials and we worked with the likes of ADNOC and Aramco, we became the gold standard, so we can work with anyone in the world.
What starts as a national milestone quickly becomes something bigger, a shift in how the world thinks about manufacturing, resilience, and scale.
Today, we do industrial critical components for oil and gas and critical infrastructure. So power companies, oil and gas companies, petrochemicals, we produce critical spare parts for them on demand.
Basically, here at Immensa, we use the latest technology in order to capture the whole story behind how the part is manufactured, in order to be able to design it and then put it on our platform so we can manufacture it whenever it's required.
The way conventionally the world has worked over the last 30, 40 years is a globalization, where if you need a part, you can get part of it manufactured in China, then it gets sent to Singapore, then it gets sent to Germany, and there's this interlink. The last 2 years, we've been very AI heavy, AI front. Every process we have is AI enabled. We've developed our own models. We have more data about critical components in oil and gas than any company in the world. We do have a couple of things we're developing to hopefully keep us ahead.
The future of digital manufacturing starts here.